Okay, so now I would like to invite on stage Krave-n.
Which one face? To the right? Okay. Hi, my name is Franklin. I have the privilege of running a company called Krave-n. So a lot of people ask us what Krave-n is, and I think that's a good question. So what Krave-n is a technology platform for restaurants. So where does that start? It starts with point of sale. So Krave-n is a point of sale system for restaurants that runs on iPads. It has a credit card swiper, receipt printer, and all the things you would expect taking orders. But it's more than that, right? So it starts with point of sale. So this is what our point of sale entry platform looks like. Right? Simple, clean. So something unique has been happening. Actually, before I go into this, I'll give you a little more background. So inside restaurants, they have a few challenges. They have online orders that need to come in. They have reservations. They have loyalty programs. There's a lot of disparate technologies that exist today for restaurants, right? So something really unique is happening right now. We're in the middle of a mobile revolution. So if you see here, this is desktop PCs. This is how long it's taken them, to gain traction, notebook PCs. But there's something really extraordinary happening right now. What that is look at tablets. Tablet growth has been extraordinary. And what we're about to see is this trend line of mobile computing on the internet is about to exceed desktop use in the next year. Why did all this happen? It was the release of tablet computers by Apple. So what does this enable us to do? Well, so this is done everywhere except for retail and restaurants. So this was taken, you can see right here, Santa Monica last month. We've got Starbucks and McDonald's. You can see this is a fan, I think from 1980s, it's running McDonald's. Right? So, getting back to what is Krave-n. Krave-n is a centerpiece of several large areas. So, what are those areas? Online ordering, Grubhub and Seamless. Right now, you go online, you go to a website, you place an order. That, on Grubhub or Seamless, that order gets faxed to the restaurant, right? So then after the fax, a phone number follows up. Did you receive order 2372242? All right. This is what they're having to deal with today in online ordering. Now you can imagine, it'd be much better if the order went straight to the kitchen, where iPads are in the kitchen, and the cook can just make the next order. We've got loyalty, payments, point of purchase, big data, food and beverage. So if you're in the point of sale, you can create a marketplace between food suppliers, vendors, and the restaurant. There's a lot of things you can do if you own the point of sale in restaurants. So just a little overview of the market. 47% of all the food dollars in the United States are spent eating out. The restaurant industry employs 1 out of 10 Americans. So 10% of all of America is currently employed by restaurants. There's almost 1 million restaurants in the United States. And currently this year, the restaurant industry is going to be about $660 billion just in the United States. 7 out of 10 restaurants are independently owned, so they're onesie shops. And there's a really interesting thing that we discovered. They've done some surveys, and what they found out is over the next 4 years, after interviewing restaurant owners, 67% of restaurants interviewed say they intend on changing their point of sale system to a tablet-based solution. So, what does that look like? It looks like a 4-year opportunity, a window of time, right? What's the window of time? Well, if you got 67% replacing their systems, right? which is 656,000 locations roughly, right? And the spending currently on point of sale is, as a median, is this number right here. It's almost 10 grand. It creates a $6 billion opportunity for the next 4 years, which is extraordinary.
1 minute.
So how are we going to go to market? Krave-n will sell direct to restaurants, and we'll partner with the various existing providers that provide services for restaurants today. Competitors, we've got Square. Well, they have no customer support. Try calling. And the reader breaks frequently, so it's been easy for us to switch customers off of Square. Micros, well, pay 10 to 30K, and you get a 1980s fan in your system. Breadcrumb is owned by Groupon. If anybody you know about Groupon, well, they killed the profitability of restaurants, so restaurateurs are not very fond of Groupon. Revel, a lot of features, so many it's hard to make any sense of it, and there's a lot of cash up front. For us, we have happy customer support. We're very simple and affordable. If I get out of the way. Right, we've got some great rave reviews from our trucks that are using us. We started with food trucks. We have a great team. I've got a lot of background. I started college at 15. I've got letters of commendation from the President of the United States and the Los Angeles Mayor's Certificate of Achievement Award. I co-founded here, dual major, tech, finance, done finance background in technology. Deborah is our COO. She's world-class, rock star. Every major brand you can imagine she's run operations for. And our interim CFO is a former COO of Deutsche Bank and came from Chase and does a lot of other great stuff. So we've invested $50K. We have a running system. We have 8 paying clients today. And what we're seeking is $2 million in funding so that we can basically hire a 12-person team to launch this 4-year opportunity. So that's us, Krave-n, technology for restaurants. Question.